Good afternoon and welcome in to season 8 of the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies awesome Devi Summit. Today we are delving into candle magic, a form of spiritual practice and energy work that harnesses the power of candles to focus intention, manifest desires, and bring about positive changes in one's life. Hey, who doesn't like lighting a candle anyway? And getting to know that it can actually be used to do work like this? So cool, right? And with Diwali, the festival of lights, just around the corner, synchronicity, I tell you, synchronicity. Our expert today is an IT professional on the one hand, and on the other is a practicing healer in the world of energy work, divination tools, and predictive arts, including tarot reading, pendulum dowsing, astrology, numerology, quantum healing, access bars, BNC miracle method, switch words, energy circles, and animal spirit guides. Her ultimate mission is to empower people with transformative tools and practices to facilitate healing, manifest their deepest aspirations, and enrich their lives. And in that spirit, she brings for us today light your path to prosperity with candle magic, with which she has helped clients with debt recovery, ensuring consistent flow of money, increasing business opportunities, and even sold a flat at more than the expected price. She, for herself also, has completed multiple projects in defined timelines, found a new job with 48% increment, and in the current year has 3.5x income growth in her business. How amazing is that? All of this with candles? Got to find out more. And so, without further ado, one last time this season, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the lovely lady who is looking forward to being your guide and companion on the path toward achieving your highest potential. Neha Shaah. Hi, Neha. Welcome in.
Hi, Nilu. Thank you for warm welcome, and it's always a pleasure to be here on the Mystic platform.
Always a pleasure to have you here, Neha. And I just mentioned a few of these amazing things that you've been able to achieve with Candle Magic for your clients, for yourself. What I want to ask before we go into how did that happen, how does it work, what is to be done, what attracted you to this work? What took you towards, okay, now I'm going to do this, I'm going to learn Candle Magic and I'm going to do these amazing things with it? What took you there?
Traditionally, even as a kid, I always loved to light diyas. Okay, my Diwalis have been full of, diyas all across. And it is just something that always fascinated me. Then around 5 years back, I started, reading random things. You light this color candle, that color candle and all. And then I, just used to light something because I wanted to experiment with it. Then during COVID times, I came across some beautiful literatures and lovely books which empowered me with the knowledge of what the candle magic is all about. How does this change your life? How various elements come into play when you work with candles, and how you can optimize the outcome of that power that candle gives us. So then I started setting smaller goals, and I started experimenting with focused energy. Okay, now this is the goal, and this is what if I follow, how does it work? What is the result? What is the outcome? What are the shifts I'm experiencing? So I started with, during COVID, it was very difficult to get, people to work together on calls, because before COVID, more or less, it was work from office scenario. In COVID, we were all like remotely working, to connecting with people on Teams, bringing that synergy, and ensuring the projects complete on time had become a challenge. So I said, okay, let me start with this as a experimental project and see if this gives some results. And that's how I did my first manifestation with candle magic. So in Despite of us being at distances and, work together to achieve the results in time, even during COVID times. And especially IT had become, the in more dependent thing, because a lot of people were not able to work and function from office. So there were no paperwork moving from one desk to other. And it was very important that all of us were able to synergize and collaborate, better. So that's the first manifestation that I did with candles. And then I'm like, okay, this is working. Now let me, set out to do different things. And that's when I started experimenting more deeper in terms of my money goals, in terms of my relationship goals. And, slowly and gradually, I started building my experience. Once I was comfortable, I was confident that yes, this works. I started doing it for my clients. And when I started gathering their feedback, they were also very happy, and a lot of them saw very positive outcome. More importantly, they saw subtle shifts even in their behavior, even in the way they looked at things. The entire mindset changed, which you cannot consciously sometimes make yourself do. For example, forgiving somebody who's done, something wrong with you. So it's not easy sometimes for people who are very emotionally attached and to let go and to, but with these rituals and these practices, they were able to easily let go. Then they were able to see abundance flow in as and when, they started letting go of things. So yeah, that's how, I started on this journey of candle magic.
Fantastic, fantastic. And of course, I do have questions to ask you. Some of them kind of a little technical in the sense that, okay, as I mentioned earlier also, who doesn't like lighting a candle? Like, who doesn't? And all of us are so comfortable with lighting up something, even when we do our prayer, right? Diwali, all put diyas. So, of course, with the Diwali diya, we know, all right, it's dispelling the dark and bringing in the light. It's considered auspicious. But that's it. We know that, and with that intention, so to speak, we do it. This thing in particular, using a candle, what's the work that is happening with that? Because is it as simple as the light it, leave it? There must be something more, right? So
Yes.
how does this work principally?
Okay. So principally, it works on, you setting an intention and you bringing 5 universal elements at play. There are 5 key elements in the universe that help you, form things around you. That is earth, water, air, fire, and ether. Okay. So when you light a candle, you are touching upon all these, 5 elements together. So the space that you create to light your candle, to set up your ritual, it's ether. It's the space of, the ground, the firmness, the base that you are creating. The candle itself, is earth. So it's something that you can touch, you can feel, you can, work with. Then when you light the fire, it brings in the fire element. When the wax start melting, it brings in the water element. And that's how, all the elements come together, help you manage.
Okay, Neha, sorry, your screen's freezing a little bit
What
here
you
and
want to
there.
manifest to help you shift your vibrations. To from here we are.
Yeah, maybe the other one, just stop
Okay,
the
just give
video
me a
for
second. I
now.
will stop my.
Yeah, put that video off so that maybe that's eating into the Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Perfect.
Just give me a second. I'll shift my Wi-Fi also.
Yes. And while you're doing that, pre-call, I had, when we were just about 6 or 7 of us on the call, I'd wished Shilpa and everybody here. And so while you're doing that, because it's the Wi-Fi, it's International Internet Day. So people, happy International Internet Day. We have a lot to be grateful to the internet for, including being able to do this, what we're doing. So yes, Neha.
Thank you for sharing that. And yes, I've switched my Wi-Fi on the International Internet Day, and continuing where I left. So all these 5 elements come together to, bring in your manifestation into your reality. Something that is your thought actually comes into reality. That is how the entire candle magic works. That's the base.
Nice. You mentioned something about intention. How important what's the role that intention plays when doing this?
Yes. So while working with candle magic, one interesting, observation and experience that I gathered is you can have bigger intentions. For example, 3 years from now, I want to become CEO, or 3 years from now, I want to be earning 1 crore. 3 years from now, I want to be. But when you are working with candle magic, it's a path which evolves. So you break down these long-term goals into short-term goals, and then you go about manifesting and ultimately reaching your long-term goal. So that's the beauty of this, magic, wherein it allows you to have the bigger vision, break it down into smaller pieces, and work your way through. So this is what intention setting is all about. Have a bigger intention, see yourself 3 years, 5 years down the line, and to meet that goal, then you set up smaller intentions, and then you go about manifesting with complete humility and gratitude. You just do these rituals, and you will see that that roadmap is coming true for you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's something that I gathered with the experience while I was working with candles.
Fantastic. And like you said, big goal, break it down. Candle magic works beautifully with that. What I want, so obviously, because it's candles, is there some selection process that goes into what candle to use for what? I
Yes.
can't just
So,
randomly light any candle, right?
no, see, basically white goes more or less for every other color except black. But for all the other things, you have specific colors. For example, when you are working on relationships, you work with pink. If you are working on igniting passion, you work with red. Similarly, if you are working on gaining more knowledge in your life, you work with yellow. So all these colors, there are, 14, 15 different colors, and how they impact your rituals is what we cover in the workshops. But also even in the guided sessions that I give, I will tell you actually to, manifest your goal. This is the candle that you need to pick for these many days. You need to light this color candle, and
Right.
these are the herbs, or these are the things that you may need along with it. So
Right.
so entire that guidance we go about doing by doing this entire activity of having the bigger goal, breaking it down, and then working on that journey.
Fantastic. And of course, people, we are going to experience that in the call in a quick bit. I have one or two questions more that I want to ask. And in the meantime, if anybody has any questions on whatever Neha has explained till now and whatever I am bringing up in a few minutes, please put it in the group. We will take care of your questions and we will go into this beautiful experience Neha has gotten ready for all of us. All right. So tell me something, Neha. When have you come across like people who are like skeptics, like it's a candle, like can't work? Have you come across that, and have you been able to convert them?
Totally. I had a client when I told her, you light candles and it will work, because she is somebody who has very hectic schedules. She's like, I cannot spare more than 5 minutes of time to do any kind of manifestation. I said, okay. And she's like, my mind is like a monkey mind. I can't focus a lot. And I'm like, okay. So for somebody like you, I think candle works best, because it takes like 2 to 3 minutes of your time to sit and light a candle and just say some words that go along with the manifestation that you want. And she's like, how that 2 3 minutes will change? I said, keep your sarcasm aside for a while, just give it a try. I'm not saying you believe, but just give it a try without having a negative thought process that, oh, it's not going to work. Because once you decide it's not going to work, it won't work. Which is with any kind of healing modality. It's nothing specific
Correct.
with candle, right? So the all it needs is that little bit of tinge of faith that, okay, something may work. That's it.
Right.
That only thing you need to keep aside is negativity at bay, that it won't work. The moment
Right.
you remove that part, and if you say, okay, I'm going to give it a try and just see, it will work magic for you.
Awesome. So what happened with her finally?
Finally, she tried it first for 11 days, and then she started seeing progress. And then she continued the process for 90 days, because it was a big thing that she was trying to manifest, and it took that
Right.
time. And she achieved the goal that she was working on.
With just candle magic, though, because she did
Yeah.
not have more than
Yeah,
five
because she
minutes
didn't
to
take
spare
time.
a
She's
day.
like, I'm not going to do any chantings. I'm not going to sit and do anything. So you just
Right.
tell me something that's very quick and easy for manifestation. I said, okay, try this. So that's how.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So what you're basically saying, Neha, is that even if you're a non-believer, just set aside that it's not going to work. Keep that aside and give it a shot. Right?
Yes,
Right.
complete.
Right. It's like, yeah, if you're trying a new flavor of a pastry, you do not know what is good till you don't take a bite. You will never know whether you like it or don't like it, right? So the same thing happens here. Superb. There's just okay. There is a question that's come in, Chandan. 2 minutes. I will just address it. I mean, I will just bring it up to Neha for you. Is there, you've explained there's okay. There are colors for different things. Neha, are you saying something? I can't
No,
hear
no, no,
you.
nothing. I was just
Okay.
telling somebody to start the laptop charger.
Right. Okay. Yes, good call.
Yeah,
Let's not be running out of battery.
I
Right.
have forgotten that today. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no, not at all. So intention is important. The color of the candle, depending on the work that you want to do, is important. Non-believers can also do it. There must be some. Are there any do's and don'ts that we should know about, like at a base level also? Anything
Yes,
that we
there
should
are
be very
certain.
careful and in awareness of?
Yes, there are certain basic do's and don'ts that you should follow. One is you need to always create a separate space. Like if you have eaten food and all that, you need to clean that space before you start using it, for your rituals. I personally don't prefer to light the candles at the same place where I, eat, or which is closer to the washrooms and stuff like that. So it has to be a little away place, calm place where you don't do other activities, separate space kind of a thing. But if the house does not permit to have a separate space, then it's always good to clean the entire space before you do the ritual. Okay, that's one of the things you need to remember. Like we just touched upon it, we should select the right kind of candle, whether it needs a tea light candle, it needs a pillar candle, it needs which color candle, which should be the day to start that ritual. All these basic things, if you pick right, then the magic shows better results.
There
You
are
can
days
decorate your
also.
space.
There are
Yeah,
there are specific days
yeah,
also.
there
Oh,
are
okay,
specific
okay.
days
Coming
also.
coming to that also now. Please continue.
Yes. Okay. So it's always good to decorate a space, because it makes you feel good. And the moment your vibrations shift, automatically, everything starts working better for you. So decoration is not a must kind of a thing, but I prefer it need not be something fancy. It can be something as simple as you saw here. Some
Right.
flowers just kept around the candles. Or if you don't have flowers, it can be something as simple as maybe crystal tumble, or if nothing else is there, just a clean space, something that will make you feel good from within. Okay,
Right.
but be very clear about your intention. Okay, so you cannot have an intention of saying I want to either start a business or have a job. Be clear. You want to start a business, work on starting the business. You want a better job, then work on getting a better job. So that decision you have to be very clear in your mind. Okay, and if you are not sure which path to choose, you can always say, okay, I'm earning 1 lakh right now, take me to 5 lakhs. Then the universe will help you choose whatever you want to choose. But then that intention, that okay, I want to make 5 lakhs with whichever mode, has to be clear. So setting
Clarity.
very clear intentions takes you a long way. Then another thing you need to remember is you cannot change somebody else's will. I want to make that person love me. No, that's not what happens. So even if you work on relationships, or if you work on, any specific thing, it will just tilt things in your favor. It will make you somebody who's acceptable. But whether the other person wants to accept you, does not want to accept you, it is that person's will. Yeah.
Right. Right.
So make my boss give me 4 rating. You can't make
What?
somebody do something, but you can change
Right.
yourself to do so much good that your boss is, forced to see that good and give you a 4 rating. Getting it? So you
Right.
have to change yourself. Don't try to push somebody else to do something for you.
Right.
Then, in any healing modality, gratitude and humility, you have to be humble, you have to be grounded, and you have to be grateful for everything that universe has given you in life. So that is something that you need to carry along. Most important thing working with candle is have a safe space. Okay, don't light it near the curtains and all, where it may just kind of interfere. So, or if you have kids and all, just ensure kids don't go too close to candles. So have a safe space to light the candles. These are some, key things that you may want to remember. And
Perfect.
can I cover the don'ts also?
Yes, please.
It's only one big don't: do not blow off your candles. Okay. There is something
Right.
known as snuffers which are available if you are doing multiple day rituals. And if you have taken a very big candle that runs across days, then you like extinguish it with a snuffer. You don't blow off your candle. Okay. Because
Right.
blowing off means that spell has just got cancelled. It's not going to do any work for you.
Right. So even if you're using an extinguisher, you are ultimately putting the flame off, right? So does that not affect the work or the
No,
intention?
no,
Okay.
because when you are doing snuffing, you are just saying wait, pause. But when you are
Okay.
blowing something out, you are giving the air element and saying just wipe everything out clean. That's the
Right.
difference. Yeah.
Right. So in that case, the would the recommendation be that don't light a candle that's going to go on for forever? The size, like you said, the type, the size, the color, whether it's a tea light, whether it's a pillar, whatever it is. So this then therefore plays an important role with that as
Yes.
well. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. Okay. This is, these simple things, and they're such simple rules, so to speak, with it. I always love stuff like this. And there are some questions that have come in. I'm just quickly bringing that up for you. Okay, so Chandan has asked, his friend often gets cheated with money. Can this be addressed and solved permanently with candle magic?
Yes, it can be addressed and solved with candle magic.
Nice. And Parul has asked, are there any side effects, like if you forget a step?
Oh no, there are no side effects per se. And they are very simple steps. It doesn't take more than 2 to 3 minutes to remember. You just have to remember which color, which day, and what words you have to say. That's it. Everything is written, given to you, black and white. So you won't forget anything.
Right. And as we just heard about the lady who don't have time to do anything, only 5 minutes, she was finishing it in like her 2-3 minutes
Yeah.
daily.
Yeah.
Right? Fantastic. And sometimes when something is so simple and so beautiful and so simply explained, there are actually no questions that end up coming coming up. So I'm not seeing any questions, and I'm like, at this moment I'm racking my brains. Is there anything else I want to ask? Is there anything else I want to Okay, let me ask you this. We're working with candles. Uh, if you don't have a candle, for example, can you use an incense stick? Is it the same thing?
No, it is not the same thing. Candles are
Right.
candles. You have to light candles. You cannot swap it with incense sticks.
Perfect. And I can see quite a few people are here on video. I think everyone's eagerly awaiting to go through this experience with you. Before that, Rachna, Rachna is here.
Yes.
I can see Rachna here on the thing. Rachna, if that is you, can you put your video on? So tell us a little something about Rachna. Why? Yes, her video has come on. Tell us a little something about
So
Rachna as we get her on.
Rachna had some challenges with her manager, and one fine day she just quits the job without finding a new one. Okay, and I think I'll let her tell the rest of the story of what she experienced and what she did with it. Hi,
Right.
Rachna.
Rachna,
Are
I've
you
sent you
there?
a request to unmute.
Rachna, you need to unmute.
Hi, Rachna.
Hi, how are you? Good
All
afternoon.
good, all good, all good. You're here to share your experience with Candle Magic with Neha. Tell us what happened.
So technically, I just want to share my experience. Like I had a lot of difficulty with my job. So one fine day, I just decided because my mind was not on the right place and things were not going good for a couple of days. And suddenly I just said, just leave it. Like I'll just cease for something else. So I just left my job. And then I just got connected through somebody through Neha, and she gave me this 21 days candle healing session guidance. As soon as I just finished in some days, like 10, 15 days, I did this session. And technically, I just got a job offer, and like I'm pretty happy with the job, what I've got it, So this was my experience. So I think it was like all of a sudden I didn't even apply for it, and somehow I don't know, it was like a god grace, and this candles really worked for me really well. So
Fantastic. Fantastic. So did Neha do the work for you, or you took a session with her and you did the work for yourself?
Neha took a session and she told me that you can just continue doing this and
Right.
probably the result will be there soon, but you need to be patient. But I was not expecting the result will be so quick.
Right. Nice. Fantastic. So how many days did it take from the time you had the session with Neha and then you were doing it daily?
It would be around like 10 to 15 days.
Oh, you're serious? Really? 10 days,
Yeah.
10, 15 days, and you got this new job where you're happy now. Fantastic.
Technically, I was not believing into all of these, but after this, what happened? So this was like eye opener for me. I think you should believe till the time you don't do it, till the time you don't experience it, it does not happen. You have to give a chance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Rachna, for coming on. I'm extremely impressed. 10 days, Neha. My God, amazing. Anything you want to say to Rachna, Neha, before we say bye to her?
Thanks, Rachna, for sharing your experience with everyone here. I hope it motivates everyone to, work with candles and see how it can bring shifts in your life.
Yeah, Neha, thank you so much for your guidance and thank you so much for this healing session which you guided to me, and it was really useful for me. So I think I'll keep attending your class and I'll keep motivate other people to
to take the work on. Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Rachna.
Neha. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Rachna. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. That was really, really good. As in the result of it and the speed at which it happened, amazing. And of course, Neha, your work also involves group healing sessions, which we will also talk about. But before we talk about it, we're going to experience it in the sense that what we're doing right now is going to be a group activity, right? So is there anything that we need to keep in? Of course, everything that you just said, create your sacred space. We need to light the candle, even today, even for right now, we need to be able to light it in a separate space, right? And not move it.
No, not move it.
And let it burn out.
Yeah. So what we are going to experience is an individual, healing session that they do at their end. So that's what I'm guiding them to do today.
Fantastic. Oh, sorry, just a moment. 2 questions in. Anandita's asked, can we use color diyas instead of candles?
It depends on what kind of work we are, working on, but candles are always preferred.
Right.
Diyas will only be the outer color, right? The wax itself has to be the color. So if you are going to work with oil or ghee, then the other alternative to work with is put some rangoli colors so that it takes on those colors.
Right. So just use candles. Let's make it simple.
I think it's simple
Preferable.
to work with candles so that it doesn't, create a,
Yes. Apart from candles, does diya also work the same as a candle or not? Pavan, you've just answered that question more or less, right?
Yeah.
So yes, Pavan, and clear on that. Aarti is asking if purple is fine. Purple would be for something else. Today we are using green or white.
Green or white.
Right. Purple will have a different thing altogether, right?
Yeah.
It's a different reference point for whatever work has to be there. So Shama's asked, can we use a tea light candle for today?
Tea light candle you can use, but then it doesn't give the outcome of the spell. So yeah, it will just tell you the energies of the spell, whether they are going in the right direction or not. So typically for candle spell work, I prefer pillar candles because the wax remains also tell you whether the spell is going in the right direction. Does it need any more pump up, or does it need any more changes in the way you are working with the spell? So in the actual consultations that you take with me, I tell you to send the photos of the remains if you are doing it. And if I'm doing it, I can anyway see them. So then accordingly, the roadmap of candles, colors, everything changes. So that is why it is important. But if you don't have a pillar candle, go for the tea light candle for today.
Fantastic. All right, let's do this, Neha. Let's do this. Tell us, just remind us.
I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes to set up their space of candles. And then we will learn how to light and what to say to bring in money and prosperity.
Perfect. And people, just a reminder again, we're saying this over and over again. Make sure it is not a space that is immediately next to, unless and until it's a space that you know you can leave undisturbed till the candle burns out. One is that. And two is little bit like Neha, like you just said, the remains of the candle also gives you a message about the work that's done. We're not going to go into that today because candles will take a lot of time, whatever time it takes to burn out into the night. However, some of you will get to still understand how your intention is working. And for that, your stationary setup, which you cannot move, if we bring you on, use your mobile and switch the camera is all I'm going to reveal right now. So yes, Neha.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to switch on the camera of my other setup.
Yes.
So Neha, this is you.
Neha, can you just repeat that? Sorry, I lost your voice.
Neha, that is you along with me.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
You told me you won't have time to light candles on the call. So I said, okay, let me do it along with me.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. And I had mentioned this to Neha last evening, people, that I will not be able to do it here because my hands are moving all over the place and I'm here and present. So I'll do it the next day. And she said, this is what she told me, Neha. She said, for some reason, when I picked up the candles, I picked up 2. And I was like, 2, why have I picked up 2? And then she said, maybe it got picked because I was meant to do it for you. So I was like, yes, I'm very happy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Neha.
Yes,
all right.
You're welcome. So I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes to set up. Now, this is a simple setup that I have done with some flowers, some crystals and the candles. Okay. Now, when you light the candles, there are some words that you have to say after you light the candle. I'm requesting Mystic Lotus team to, post those words in Telegram so that the people working with candle ritual along with me can see and read that.
Right.
Okay. So before I light, I'm just going to read it out for you. It's a very simple thing that you need to repeat 3 times. I'm open to receiving wealth and abundance into my life. Fill my hands with health and wealth and gold, and all you give, my hands can hold. So be it, so it is. You need to repeat this 3 times after you light the candles. It's going to be as simple as that.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are going to light the candles together. Everybody ready? All set?
All set. All set. Everybody's set, right? Whoever I can see on video, I can see they're looking ready. Yes.
And repeat those words. I'm going to do that.
Nice. I also said it. Like I put myself on mute. I also said, even though I did not physically light the candle. I know, but I also said it here because even as a prayer, it's so beautiful. It's a simple spell, I know, but
it's a very simple thing. It just takes like 4 or 2 minutes to do it.
Right. And it is like it's almost like a prayer, right? So
it's almost like a prayer.
Yes. Okay. Okay. You're right. It is so quick. And so now what? Now what, Neha?
Now you just let it light. Now, ideally, for people who want some readings, you can send me some videos of the flame. This flame indicates. Did you see one of the candles just toppled?
Right.
Both
Is that
of
the
them.
one you? Is
Yes.
that the one you lit for me by any chance?
I'm not going to say which one is you.
Okay, but what would that indicate? That you could let us know, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
what does that indicate is that you need some more stronger intention, some more passion,
Right.
some more, fire in the intention that you have set.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Right.
so in this case, if something like this would have happened with one of my clients, I would just let that candle continue the way it's continuing, and on the next day, I would move to that candle.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that is how it is. And if both the candles would have been straight, you would have still seen that both the candle, the flames are different. They are moving in
Right.
different directions. They are different size, different shape, the way they, light. So all of these, they tell you something about the spell that you're working on, about the change of course of action that you need to take. And yeah, that's how it works. Okay.
Superb. And I can see people this time around. I'm not even going to look at the Telegram group because I need to be able to see you on video. Geeta, will you be able to show us your candle flame if we bring you on? Sorry, Geeta suddenly disappeared. 1 second. Okay, I think she might have dropped because I'm not seeing her here suddenly. Who else is here? Who else is here? Anju? I think we can see her. You can see Anju's flame, right? Yes. Shilpa, can we get Anju on? Anju Nayak? Oh, there it is. And sorry, Neha, keep doing that. Aarti, no pictures. Has to be live flame. No pictures.
Yes, no pictures, because with pictures I will not be able to see the direction in which the flame is moving, the size of the flame, the consistency of the flame. So Anju, your flame is very strong. Okay, and it will bring you money and abundance soon in your life. So let me know in coming days what comes in. Yeah. And we can take 1 to more, people on call if they are able to show.
Yeah, absolutely. Because look at how quick this is. This is also happening. I can see Sangeeta and I can see yeah. So let's get Sangeeta Sharma on.
Yes.
Shilpa, Sachin's put something on the Telegram group about videos not being allowed on the group. Can we just have a look at that? Sachin, if you're able to send us a video, we'll bring it on. Otherwise, we're just going directly with this.
Yeah, okay. So yes, Sangeeta, your spell is, the flame is strong, but you're not supposed to lift the candle and move. You will have to redo that thing. Also, you guys, you don't use used candles for the spells. You've not touched. I thought you lifted it.
No,
Okay,
she's changed the angle of her screen.
Okay. I thought you lifted it. No problem. Yeah. Oh, okay. So then there is nothing to worry. The flame is strong, and it will give you results soon.
Thank you. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, definitely. Would love to hear.
Yes, must everybody. Please do let us know on the group. All right, we'll just take 1 or 2 people more, and there is a video that is coming. But Shilpa, have a look if it's possible to use it, because I'm not seeing any video. I'm not seeing a flame. There it is. Okay, we'll bring that. Sachin, we'll bring yours on as well. There is Dr. Lata. I can see the thing. Let's get Dr. Lata on.
Okay.
Can you change the angle a bit? You're not being able to see the flame. It's too, yeah. Turn the angle, turn your camera more, because the what do you call it? The brightness of the flame is not allowing Neha to see the flame.
Yes.
Take your camera a little distance away.
Yeah, it's far from here, ma'am.
Okay, so Neha, you're the IT expert. Please tell me, what can we do what can she do
You
for you to be able to see the flame?
change the type of video that you're recording. Maybe move to night mode or something like that.
Let me say it's like this.
Yeah.
Can you see?
No, I'm not able to see the flame. Maybe you can record a video and post it in the Telegram. I'll definitely
Yeah.
check yours, Lata. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yes. Maybe on the camera like this, it's not coming. When you try to record a video, it will come properly. Just move to night mode.
Right. And we will take one more person on. Just before that, Sachin's posted a video. He's unable to come on video anyways, but he sent a video of the candle. And
Okay.
Shilpa, if we can just share that video for Neha to see. Okay, and who's SB? Who's just posted video? Who's SB? Please give me your name. And just give us a moment, Neha. We're getting Sachin's video on.
Okay.
Shashikala, okay. All right, she's not being able to bring that video on. You know what, Sachin and Shashikala, Neha,
I've seen one video of Aarti. I would, if Aarti is game to show me her.
Yeah. Yes, just a quick second for Sachin and Shashikala. Once the call is over, just have a look at their video
I'll definitely
and
do
respond
that.
to them.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Respond.
Sorry, people. For some reason, we've not been able to get the videos on,
No
and
problem. I'll reply on Telegram. Don't worry, guys.
okay. You just took Aarti's name, right?
Yeah, I just saw some fleeting camera.
Right. Sorry.
Aarti, it's a beautiful decoration that you've done. Yes, the flame is long and strong and steady. So you will get the results soon.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. The only thing, next time you light it, don't put flowers too close to the candle. Okay. Because the wax that melts, it creates the residue readings. You will not be able to do it. If you choose to, going forward, practice it.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
All right. And one last person, because I can see her candle as well, Devashri. And she's used a green candle, and it looks like a pretty thick one.
Oh, it's a beautiful green color, Devashri.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thick candle.
Yes. You will, it's a thick candle, so the flame is thick, but the size of the flame is a little, smaller. You need to ump up your passion. You need to put in more efforts towards working and, manifesting your goals.
Yeah, true, ma'am.
True? Okay.
Absolutely true.
Okay. So just put in a little more efforts and a little more passion and you will be there.
Yeah, my manifestations got, so I'm getting all the manifestations done, because today also while lighting the candle, I just desired that please unmute me today. And as soon as Neelu took my name, I was like, wow, thank you, universe. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Gratitude.
Thanks, Devashri. Thank you. Yeah, and like I said, you're doing this so quickly, Neha, that I'm also wondering that अब किसको मना करूं मैं? Who do I say no? Who do I say no? Let's stop now.
No problem. Take on some more people. I'm okay to read some more.
Thank you for that. Some questions have come in. Can we use Panti or Diva? Diya, you mean to say? We did, Payal's asked this. We had this conversation a little bit earlier, but Neha, just respond to Payal again. Can we use
if you are working
Panti?
on spell per se, you need candles, okay? Because the flames the residue, the way the wax melts, even that indicates. So if you have lit multiple candles, you will see sometimes the wax is falling like lines, sometimes it is becoming like a flower, sometimes it just the residue is very less, sometimes the residue is too much. So all of these, they are indicative of various messages, okay, from universe, from angels. And that is why candle magic is known as candle magic. We don't usually light diyas. The only thing is, if you want to light something and do the flame reading, probably you can work with, but that's not a complete end-to-end process per se. If you work with diyas, it's just more of mental peace, satisfaction that okay, I've done something. But if you want to work with candle magic, you will need a candle.
Correct. Right. And
Yeah.
I can see Yogita's candle. And there's a question that's come in. Pratibha has said that she used a small birthday candle and it's burned off completely and there's no residue left. So how is this going to be interpreted basically? Does she need to do it again?
No, you don't need to do it again. I would have needed to see the way in which the candle was lit, the way in which the wax was melting to give you a better reading. If you have recorded that, you can send it in Telegram. But no, you don't need to redo the spell just because there is no residue.
Right. And Payal said, can we do it later? Yes, absolutely. You can catch the replay and do it at another
Take
time.
your time and do it.
Right. And like I said, I can see Yogita's right there. Let's get Yogita B. Shilpa, Yogita B.
Yogita, whatever you are trying to manifest. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Yogita, whatever you're trying to manifest, it's going to be very slow moving.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's going to take a longer than what you assumed time for manifesting your goal.
Okay.
It's going to be slow, steady progress, but it's going to be a slow progress.
Okay. So for the same thing, can I do it again and again, this ritual, this candle?
You need to book consultation wherein I'll guide you, how many days, which color, and how to proceed further, so that there is that speed, progress is faster of your manifestation.
Okay.
And for right now,
try with this color. You already set the intention. It's clearly saying it's progressing slow. So for you to change the pace, I will have to meet, understand what your goal is, and then accordingly, guide you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. And of course, Neha, for now, anyway, for everybody who's done it today or is going to do it later today with the replay,
yes.
Anyway, there is another instruction that you want to give to everybody for the next few days, right?
Yes. You just follow the same spell for 11 days. And
including
you see
today.
Including today.
Counting
and you
today,
see
right.
how the shifts, come in your life. Especially your money vibrations and the way you look at money, the way you feel about money, it will all change. Just 11 days.
Right. And there's a question that's come in. Sujata's asked, is it okay to light a candle on a small plate so that the residue is collected, or the candle has to be lit in an open space below so that the flow is unrestricted?
It is preferred to have unrestricted flow, but if you feel it's not safe to have an open space, then you can put it in a small plate also. It will, the way in which the wax pans out, you'll be able to do the readings.
Right. And every day we'll need a new candle, right? Because this one, don't touch it. It has to get fully utilized. And then next day you use a fresh candle. Please don't reuse the candle.
No, please do not reuse the candle unless the spell states, that way. There are some advanced spells that allow you, but not unless you know the entire ritual and process of doing it.
Yes, correct, Sujata. The candle has to burn out completely. It is a part of the process. And sorry, for some reason, 1 second. All right, done. Okay, Geeta, we had looked for you. I think you had dropped suddenly. One last person, because you know what, people, here's what I'm thinking, Neha, that's after Geeta, let's just tell people about what you have to offer to everybody. All right. And one small surprise after that. So, Geeta, let's bring you on.
Okay.
Okay, now there's another person now who said there is no melting of my candle. It's just totally burning, says Ravi Chandran.
That's okay, Ravi. In case there is no residue, it means you need to continue this ritual for a couple of more days so that it will, give you what you want.
Right. And anyway, we're supposed to be doing it for 11 days now. Anyway.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. There's Geeta's.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Geeta.
Hi.
Yes. So it's going to be a slow, steady progress for you, Geeta. So
Right.
just oomph up some more hard work towards your goal, and it will get you the desired result. But you'll have to
Yeah.
work hard. You'll have to work hard.
Right.
You'll have to put in more efforts.
Right. Thanks a lot,
Yes.
Neha, ma'am. Thank you.
No problem. Welcome, Geeta.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you, Geeta.
Thanks a ton.
Thanks. All right.
We
It is.
also have
Yes.
Anuja, who probably would like to share her experiences.
Yes, 100%. We'll bring her on. Just Anuja, give me a few minutes. Taking care of a few quick questions. Neha, Momita's asked, can we take a candle of any length, or it should be of a specific length?
It should be any length. It can be any length, but typically just pick a length which will, last not for more than 2-3 hours, so that you don't have to, keep watching the candle. If you have a space to keep it overnight, then you can have something that runs for 8-10 hours also. But the whole process of what you want to do, it gets completed in the first 5-7 minutes. So then it's only the readings that are left to be done. So I don't take bigger candles than the one you saw right now. Yeah.
Right. And Nilesh has asked, what is to be done with the residue once it burns out?
Oh, you can just discard it in the dustbin also. That's fine. That's the good part of this. You don't have to struggle to figure out where to, what to do with residue. Yeah.
Nice. And one last question in Yogita has asked, do we not have to carve the wish out on the candle? As I have heard that we need to carve it. So she's heard this. And yes, it does happen, but it depends, right?
It depends. So what we were doing was a generic spell here. That's why I have not taken any symbols, or I have not taken anything specific. But when you come to me with your specific issues or specific challenges, I will let you know about the specific switch words, the specific symbols, the color of the candle, the day on which you have to start, for how many days you need to perform, and so on and so forth. So all of these things put together brings in that, magic, makes it more stronger.
Right. And of course, Neha, you do have personal sessions and group healing sessions on offer, which we will get to know about as soon as we speak to Anuja. Tell us something about Anuja, Neha.
Yeah, so Anuja has on and off been associated with me from a long time and again. Whenever something happens, she keeps coming to me. And when she connected me for these candle group healings, it was a group healing session, which I had, offered to my the group that I have, and they are like, okay, I want to do this. And first time she opted it for herself, she got results. So next time, I think I'll allow her to share the stories of how she moved on to, extending it to her family and friends and everyone she knows. So even the group healings are so powerful and they bring so much shifts. I think we should hear in her words what she experienced.
Absolutely. Hi, Anuja. Welcome in.
Hi, all of you. I'm so obliged to be here. Basically, I had so many things to be telling you, but I'll not take a lot of time for her. The first thing is she's an amazing personality with a lot of knowledge about what she's doing. So initially, when I came to know about Neha, a lot of people come to you and you hear ye healing ho raha hai, wo ho raha hai. So when I heard about Neha, I said, okay, let me try for myself first with what things I wanted. And within 3-4 days, I found an amazing things happening, a lot of shift happening, a lot of income, different sources coming to me, and a lot of ways of sources coming to me, means of things coming to me in a different form, totally unexpectedly. I said, Neha, it's amazing. I think your healing is really in a different form. So then next time again, I said, can you do one favor? Can you put my husband into this? He's in a different business totally. And he found a lot of shift happening. Then I put my twins into it. And then I found a lot of things happening. I said, wow, this is something different. I mean, enjoy the fruits every day. Every day I was waiting for a surprise. What do I get today? In the
Right,
form of
right.
healing. And then I used to share things with Neha, and Neha said, yes, this is what's happening. And she used to share the readings with me, as she said now. Then I told my brother about it. And then the whole family got into it. My parents got into it, and everyone. So there is a lot of shift I'm seeing with her, and I am getting into all her sayings, what she's telling me to do every day in the form of healing. And it's amazing. I mean, if you want shift in life, please go ahead. And this is something where she does the magic and we get the fruits. Yeah. And it's amazing. I mean, Neha, you're amazing. Thank you so much for calling me here and helping out a lot of other people who need shift in life.
Thank you so much
Fantastic.
for coming in, Anuja.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you, Neelu. Thank you.
Thank you, Anuja. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing. It is indeed really, it was good to hear from Rachna. It's been good to hear from on Anuja, and on that high note, that lovely note, people get ready to find out what Neha has put together for you. I'm going to share my screen very quickly. Give me a second. And light your path to prosperity with Candle Magic with Neha Shaah. You've got 3 offers. There's a personal session, there is a personal session with remote personal healings by Neha, and there is a group remote healing with money candle grids and bonuses. Neha, take us through this. Tell us, I mean, we've been hearing about it, we've heard from people, but just quickly give us tell us again, what are the benefits that we can.
So with candle healings and candle magic, what you do is you dissolve blocks, subconscious blocks that you're not even aware about, that are stopping you from manifesting your money goals or getting opportunities that you want in your life. They align your thought process. They align the actions that you are taking to meet your final goal. They give you clarity, they give you focus, they give you a zeal, that enthusiasm, that energy to meet your desired results. Okay, it gives you a lot of unexpected opportunities. It brings a lot of money windfalls, as I would say. And in some cases, I have also seen people who have been spendthrifts have reduced their spendings with some of my clients. Okay, so that's again another byproduct of your money wealth manifestations that you get as an outcome. It releases you from financial stress. It helps you with your property matters related to selling of property in a particular rate, or buying land or selling land in a particular amount. All of these can be achieved, and more can be achieved with candle magic. So in package A, what you get is 45 minutes of personal session with me, wherein before the session, I send you a questionnaire of money. You fill in that money questionnaire so that it gives me a gist of where your money vibrations are at the moment. And then basis that, we have that 45-minute discussion wherein I will guide you and I will give it to you in writing. What is it that you need to do, depending on the kind of problem you have. It may be 7 days, 11 days, 21 days, depending on the goal that you're trying to manifest. And then on a daily basis, when you do the ritual, you need to send me the recording of what you've done, what are the remains, and then I'll accordingly guide you with the readings on weekly basis. Okay, so this is what you get with me on package A. In 45 minutes of personal session, you identify what are your money blockages and money challenges, what is your money vibration, and how to shift them.
Which you've just explained right now, which is the in-depth discussion, and based on all the aspects, 7, 11, 21 days, depending on the intensity of the issue. Yes.
So like I explained, I'll give you a PDF of whatever steps for 20 days, 21 days, or 11 days, whatever candle you need to light, which color candle you need to light. And what are the words that you need to speak? Like today we spoke of abundance and wealth, filling our hands with wealth and money, and it will allowing your hands to hold that, not just receive it, but even accumulate it. So like that, whatever words are relevant for your spell will be shared with you, and you can perform it at your end.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, residue picture has to be sent for
Yes.
you to gauge the progress and what and change something as required, correct?
Yes.
Right. And there are bonuses.
Like
yes.
in the live call you saw right now, the candle just fell off.
Right.
So even if I would have guided you saying you need to do 11 days of green candle, in this case, I will have to shift to red from tomorrow.
Right.
You're getting it? So
Right.
something like that. So when you tell me what happened, I'll be able to guide you better.
Right. And there are lovely bonuses as well. You have, of course, 1 month's WhatsApp support related to the session, right?
Yes.
It is not an agony aunt call. Please do not be asking random questions every day. And of course, the wow call bonus. Tell us about that, Neha.
So in Diwali ritual, there is a specific Diwali ritual that I have been doing from last 3 years, and it gives me wonderful experiences. And every year in Diwali season, I end up receiving some or the other surprises, unexpected wealth, unexpected money from various sources. And I would love to share that ritual with all of you. Okay. I would love to teach that to you in advance. I think the call is on 4th. So yes, you can learn on 4th with me, and then you can perform it again during the Diwali, day, and experience the shifts.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And of course, on that day, you
Yes.
can send a picture of the candle residue on the group, and you will get an analysis
Yes,
or
you will get the
insight
analysis.
into it on 4th November. If you
On
take the
4th
offer on.
November, yes.
Yes.
Yes. So today I'm giving analysis for flame. On people participating on 4th will also receive analysis of the residues.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So you can get the recording of the session, and you will have 1 month support. So hop on and experience these shifts.
Right. And
The
what does
total
this
value of
normally
the
cost? Yeah.
package, yes, is 17,997. But just for Mystic Lotus team, this is priced at INR 3,999, which translates to US dollars 55.
Right. And an additional savings of 10% for people who've already bought.
Already.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. So
Yes.
78% savings, people, at 3,999
Yes.
for your 45-minute session, along with your PDF, your personalized rituals, WhatsApp support, and of course, the wow call bonus. There is a package B as well, which is a little bit more. What is going on here now?
So there are a lot of clients who come and tell me that I don't have time to even light the candle.
Right.
I don't have time to go buy different color candles and send you videos and then change the course. So you do it for me. Don't tell me to do it, you do it for me. So that is
Right.
what it is in package B, wherein I will share with you what I'm going to do for next 7, 11, 21 days, depending on what the goal that you're trying to meet. And I will be doing the ritual for you with the correct candles on the right days, and send you the recording of the healings that have been done for you, and any readings or any messages that the residue gives.
Right. So basically, it is the way package A is, except here you're going to do all the work for
Yes, I'm
the
going
client,
to
right?
personally do all the healings. Yes.
Right. So are they so right, you are having the 45 minutes with Neha
Yes.
because you must understand what's happening, and that questionnaire is also being sent, all that is being
Yeah,
done.
Questionnaire
And
is-
then after that, Neha does it for you for 21 days. Amazing. Amazing. What are the bonuses here? Same, right?
Same, yeah.
Yeah.
They get the
WhatsApp-
recording of the session, they get the WhatsApp support, and then they get the wow call and
Right.
learn the Diwali ritual.
The Diwali candle magic ritual for prosperity on the 4th of November. Right. So what does this normally cost, Neha?
It costs 33,977 for 21 days of healing, including the personal session and consult with me. And it is US 463. And just for Mystic Lotus team, it is priced at INR 9999 and translates to USD 137. So here, all you need
Fantastic.
to do is be open and willing to receive. Everything else will be done by me. And you will keep getting daily updates and feedbacks on whatever healings have been done for you.
Superb. And again, 10% further savings
Yes,
for
10% for the
wow
wow
buyers.
Yes, wow buyers.
And there is one more offer that is here for you. Tell us now.
Yes. So for people who don't want to, get on the 45-minute discussion or get on the call, there are money vibrational shift grids, okay, where I'll be doing group healings, remote healings, which are done. And that's the part of package C, group healing sessions. So you can just register for them and you can experience general shifts in your money vibrations. Like Anuja was talking about, having
Yes.
so many shifts. Yes.
And that was exactly this with the candle magic grids group sessions.
Yes.
All right. And there, Neha, because there'll be obviously a group and you're giving them updates, but does anybody, do you ask people like what is your thing, or is it
there are no specific personal individual updates. These are generic group. I will just update them that the session has been done. This is what has been the group readings. So Anuja basically started with me with group sessions, and then slowly she moved to, personal sessions, because then she had specific goals and specific, roadmaps to meet.
Right.
So
and this one will be a general intention for the entire group.
Yeah, it's a general intention wherein if your money vibration is here, you reach here. If it is here, you reach here. It's just shifting towards something better than what it is currently.
Right. And you're doing this between 13th November to 3rd December, 2023.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Which is
What we've
21
done
days.
So I've also aligned this group healing along with the moon cycle to maximize the outcome. Yeah.
Right.
To maximize the outcome of the healings.
Fantastic. And it's, you know what? It's the simplest thing, really, people. Like you said, Neha, somebody doesn't have the time. Somebody really doesn't want to get into the technicalities of it. You know what? Just leave it on Neha. Join the group and experience it. You are going to be able to raise your money vibration. You're going to be clearing blockages, your behavior, habits, relationship with money, all will improve. Money inflows will increase. And already prosperous, question mark. Thank you. Multiply it with these healings.
Yes, they're very powerful. I've seen so many powerful shifts.
Right. And here there is no WhatsApp support separately because you are on that group already.
You are on that group already.
Right. And you get the bonus of the Diwali candle magic ritual for prosperity. Wow call. So what does all of this cost normally?
It costs 11,998 INR and USD 164. So just for Mystic Lotus team, it's priced at INR 3,999, which translates to USD 55.
Fantastic. And again, people, additional savings 10% for
wow calls.
Buyers.
Yes, wow buyers.
Right. All the links, all the QR codes, everything is on the groups. Just giving you a quick recap. Package A, 45 minutes personal session with customized guidance, personalized roadmap and process PDF. You do the rituals, 1 month WhatsApp support, and the wow weekend of wealth call IO bonuses at only 3,999 rupees or $55. You don't want to do the work, but you still want to have a separate set of time with Neha, 45 minutes personal session, guidance, all of this that I just mentioned. And here, Neha will do the rituals and healings for you for 21 days. The bonuses remain the same, WhatsApp support and the weekend of wealth call only for 9,999 rupees or $137. And even more, 21 days group healing with money candle grids. And of course, the wow call is your bonus there. These are done remotely for you, 21 days, 3,999 rupees or $55. All very, very good options. You've taken care of every possibility, right from the person who wants to do the ritual for themselves, the person who's like, no, you do it for me, and the person who's Wait, let me try this first. So everybody has been catered to. Very good packages, Neha. Thank you so much for your time and generosity with it. Light your paths to prosperity with candle magic, people. Starting now. Pick your credit cards
All
up.
things can just
click
hop
the
on and
business.
experience this, lovely magic and shifts.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I did mention, Neha, just before we went into the offers, that one tiny surprise for everybody, because there are personal sessions involved, whether it is you're going to do it or you're going to take the offer for Neha to do the work for you. What we thought was, Neha, that we'll get one person randomly chosen. Video has to be on, people. It is being recorded. All that will happen. And if you have your candle that you can show Neha also, keep that also handy. Don't move the candle, please. We will just get somebody on. And obviously, you're not having a 45-minute session with Neha. Few minutes for you to understand where this 45 minutes are going to take you. So this is a little bit on that. All right. So you know what? I love the fact that there are men on this call who've done this work. Pavan, would you like to come on? Give me a thumbs up sign. Fantastic. Let's get Pavan on. And Neha, you understand what I'm saying, right? Because we know over the last few summits, I've been noticing the number of men increasing on these calls, and it is so good to see that. It's so good to see that.
To see that.
Right.
It's beautiful, actually.
Right. And he's right here, and did you light the candle? Sorry, let me unmute him. Your screen is frozen. Pavan, can you hear me? I've sent you a request to unmute. Right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Did you light the candle?
Yeah, already I have lightened this.
Nice. So just
Can you see?
Yes, I can see. It's beautiful. Yes, it's a beautiful energy flame that you are showing me there.
Come back to you now, Pavan. Camera back to you. Okay. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Come stay. Neha, should he be asking you a question, or you're going to let him know what's going on?
I'll ask the question.
Right. Go ahead.
So, hi, Pavan. What we are going to have is an experiential session here of what actually happens in the 45-minute personal session. Yes. So, tell me more about your money goals. You are frozen. I'm not able to hear anything.
Yes. No, Pavan, we're not being able to hear you. Your screen's frozen.
My name is Pavan. Can you hear me?
Not able to hear you clearly.
Pavan, would you like to just switch your video off once for a few seconds? And if in the next 30-40 seconds this does not work out, then well, so sorry, we'll just get somebody else on.
Can you hear me?
Neha, can you hear him clearly? I can hear him in bits, but it's dragging a bit.
Actually, I'm
you're the one
hearing
who,
in bits and pieces. So
right, you're the one who has to be able to hear him clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Say something, Pavan, quickly.
Yeah, I am from Jabalpur. My name is Pawan Kumar Pathak. I was basically in pharmaceutical sector for 25 years. And after COVID, I have started my own franchisee business in pharmaceutical, but I am not able to develop in a better way. Still any steady business is going on.
Still what is going on?
Still any steady business, no further improvement is there. Actually, and financially also not very sound, I can say.
Yes.
But just looking for how to improve it.
Okay.
Working on
Let's
that.
say, okay, what's your money goal? What's the amount that you want to earn?
Money goal is crorepati.
Okay, let's say you got 10 crores today. What would you do with that?
I will expand my own business, pharmaceutical business. Yeah, I want
Okay.
in a big way.
Okay. Besides the expansion of business, what else would you like to do?
Ma'am, I am actually, you can say, I love to go on spirituality. Because second thing, I love my spiritual way of meditation and spirituality. That's all right.
Okay. Okay. So from the first answer that you gave, that if I gave you 10 crores, you will reinvest that in business. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so all the time in your mind, do you keep thinking only about work?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah. So here the cycle, that the pattern that you need to break here is about rewarding yourself. Okay. Instead of thinking about all the time reinvesting and going through the grind. Because your mind works in that way that, okay, if I get money, I will put, and I will again go through the grind of making more. If I get money, I will put, again go through the grind of making more. You are not rewarding yourself. So when you are not rewarding yourself, subconsciously, you will not accumulate wealth. You will always be in the grind of, struggling to make more, make more, make more. Yeah. And when you are in that stressed environment, your money vibrations are not that high. They are on the low. Okay. Yeah. So what you need to do is you need to first create that shift. So you need to build self-love and love with money. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So that is where your starting point will be. So as a starting point for you, what I would recommend is you start with pink candle for 7 days, and then see how your relationship with money is changing. Yeah.
So
and with the clear intention, building better relationship with money.
Okay. So
Yeah.
something I have to say for while burning the candle.
Yeah, I will send it on the Telegram. I'll send it to you on the Telegram.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, what you have said, that is correct. From my business, whatever money I get, I want to expand more business from that only. You're thinking about that only. That's correct.
Yes. So you need to somewhere be rewarding to yourself, because it's you, your physical form who's putting in all the efforts. If you're not rewarding yourself, it will say, anyways, whatever work I'm doing, it's just going to keep going. It's going to be a cycle. So let me always be stressed and let me always keep wanting more. You have to shift those vibrations. Yeah.
Correct.
So that is how it will bring shifts. Now, what you are seeing here with Pawan is just a brief, part of the questionnaire that I actually have. And out of that, I was able to, figure this out, that he is somebody who always wants to run in that chain of stress, chain of, continuing to feel that, oh, I have to do more, I have to do more, I have to do something, all the time. Instead of relying on himself, instead of building that relationship of being secure that, okay, whatever I have built will also bring me money. So that's the first relationship with money that he needs to, start working on.
Right. And so Neha, now Pawan is going to, counting today is day 1. For the next 10 days, do the white candle, and starting from tomorrow, do the pink candle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can he start if he has a pink candle already, can he start it from today?
He can start it from today also. Sunday is also a good day to work with.
Fantastic. And of course, you're letting him know a simple intention for that relationship with money. You're going to be posting it on the Telegram group.
Yes, for Pawan, I'll write it down so that he can refer and he can work with it.
Right.
Okay,
Perfect. So Pawan, keep an eye out on the Telegram group for yourself, for that message for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank
Welcome,
you.
Pawan. Yeah.
All right.
So when people actually answer all the 40 plus questions that we have in the questionnaire, it tells us so much more about their subconscious psychology with money, and how to then bring shifts is what we work on these personal sessions.
Right. Absolutely. And in fact, I was going to ask you there's this entire questionnaire that you have. So the few questions that you asked him are versions or are those, and see people, how many questions did you ask him? 3?
Just 2.
2 questions. All right.
Yes.
And already the pattern was caught, the thought was caught, analyzed. That's the analysis bit. And a small for now, because just for you to get a taste of this, even a small simple solution has been given on your session with Neha. It's not going to be small. It'll be simple because it's candles, but it'll be much more detailed. Because Neha, there you're also going to be, will you also be telling them what, I don't know, what maybe herbs and oils they can use?
Yes, they have to, I will teach them how to do anointing of candles with the right herbs and right,
oils.
And I will also teach them how to bind themselves with the candle. So it works for them in a very quicker way.
Right. And it's totally personalized. It's what we've experienced today, earlier, has been a general, all of us, we can use it as a general intention. And people, I'm going to say this again, rather Neha has said this before, and I'm just going to repeat that the goal can be this big. You need to be able to break it down into smaller achievable goals and use your candle magic with it to keep doing that. I'm sorry, I'm using my hands, not my words, to keep crossing each goal, to be able to get to that big goal. Even this, what we've done today, do it for 11 days. Neha has already told us that you will see some shifts. It will happen. Be open to seeing those shifts and receiving them, right? General, always good to have it for yourself. Take the offers on. And there is, Ravi Chandran's asked what color to use to attract customers, what color candle to use to attract customers. Devashi says how to grow passion for anything. Neha, for Devashi, I'm just going to say this. If you've been listening to the call right at the beginning, Neha did mention that for passion, red. However, how to use the red, where to use it, when to use it, what to say with it, that is session time. You've got to take a session on with Neha. All right. Ravi Chandran asked how to attract customers, what color candle should we use?
So which color candle, it will depend on the kind of business you are in. Okay. And then depending on what are the challenges you are facing. Are you not getting customers? Are you getting but not able to convert? Are you not getting leads, or getting leads and not able to convert to customers, or not able to sell your product at all? I have to get into the details to tell you which color candles and how many days.
Right. That's where the analysis comes in, right? Because yes, it is very simple, this work, but there is a lot that goes into it. And for that, you need the help of the expert. Right? I said this yesterday, I'm going to say it again today. For across all offers, across all speakers, today is our last call before the weekend of wealth. So I am going to say it again. Please do not self-medicate. Please do not self-medicate with anything, Go to the expert. Do your time with your expert. Figure out where you need to move with after that. As of right now, we're 2-3 minutes away from time. Likely the only call in 15 days that is going to get over on time. And it's a Sunday. And Neha, not to take away from any of the other calls, but I'm a little grateful for that. It's a Sunday and we're going to be finishing on time for everybody to absorb the last 15 days and to get ready for the weekend of wealth as well.
If you could just stay back for 2-3 minutes, I would just love to show something to the audience here.
Yes, please. We are not finished. We're not over yet. We're not saying bye yet. We are going to finish timely is what I was saying. So, you're showing. Okay. All right. Now, when you move from the computer, now your voice goes. So why don't you set that video up? I guess, and then.
Just have a look at the remains. of both the candles. That is what I wanted to show you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Same quality candles, same things, but the outcome is different.
Correct.
Yeah. So this is what you experience when you take your, personal sessions, wherein all the outcomes are specific to you. And if you saw, even when the candle has fallen, the way in which the wax has spread, it is in the growing direction. It's in the growing journey. Okay. So that is what it shows, that even though there is no support, there is no base, there is no strength, you will still grow by your own hard work. That is what is the outcome of that candle. But again, like I said, because it's your own hard work, from day 2, we, in these cases of clients, we shift to red candles, because that is what will help them grow more passionate. That will light more fire in them, that will make them do more hard work.
Right.
You're getting? So this is.
I don't know if you can show us that thing again, because the one that had stayed, the residue, the way I saw it, it looked like a foot. To me, it's like Ma Lakshmi's, foot imprint.
Yeah, I'll just connect again and show it again.
And I'm not even the expert here, people, at all. I have no idea, but just seeing the way it showed to me here, I was like, okay, now that is an auspicious residue.
Yeah.
It's fine, Neha, if you're unable to, just take a photo of it and share it on the group if you can. Right. 1 second. Let me just, yes, there it is.
Yeah,
see, doesn't it look like a foot imprint?
Yes.
Right. Nice. Yes. Done.
So even though the initial feel would have been, oh, the candle has fallen, but that's okay. It's the outcome that matters in the end. What is it, that message you got? It only tells you to have a more stronger base for the work that you are doing.
Right. Fantastic. And people in your sessions, whether you're doing it yourself or Neha's doing it for you, daily you will be getting the interpretation of that residue accordingly. Yes. And of course, if you take Neha's offer on, you're also getting that bonus of the Weekend of Wealth call with Neha. And on that call, with the Diwali, special Diwali candle magic ritual, that residue picture you can actually share with Neha, and she will analyze it for you. So bonus, pay bonus. So that is how it is gone. This is fantastic, Neha. Sweet, simple call, impactful in its simplicity, beautiful because it's candles, it's color, it's light, it's the 5 elements. So nicely done. We are going to head towards a close. Unless and until, Neha, I have missed something and you need to tell us.
No, nothing at all. Neeru, thank you for being a very beautiful host and covering everything that I wanted to share and guiding me through the call. Yes, guys, all I would like to share with you all is hop on and experience these shifts and see how, your life changes, how your money reality changes. Yeah.
Super. People, what do you call it's been simple explanations, do's and don'ts around candles, why it's important to select a certain candle, a certain color, a certain size, creating that sacred space, never blowing your candle out, always using a snuffer if required. All little tiny nuggets of golden information right here on this call with you, Neha. One last time reminding everybody, package A, 45 minutes personal session, and your PDF bonuses, including the wow call, on the 4th of November at 1:33 p.m. 1:33 p.m. only for $55 or 3,999 rupees. Don't want to do the work yourself? You have your 45-minute personal session with Neha, and Neha will do the work for you for 21 days, remote personal healing, giving you updates every day. There also you have 1 month WhatsApp support and the Weekend of Wealth call. All of this only for $137 or 9,999 rupees. And last but definitely not the least, the third package, which is 21 days group remote healing with money candle grids. You will be given daily updates with whatever message shows up with the residue. And of course, you get the Weekend of Wealth, Diwali Prosperity Ritual call as bonus as well. And this also is only for $55 or 3,999 rupees. Before we say our final buy, I am so glad, I'm so happy that, you know, today's call has been this call, Neha. It's a Sunday, right? And I'm not about the time here at all. It's a Sunday. It is the day of the sun. There is this fire element that has this huge role to play in the encompassing of all 5 elements. And just with Diwali around the corner, to be able to receive even this today and get that bonus for coming weekend with the Weekend of Wealth, it's all just so nicely fallen into place. And what a nice call to now close the summit with. Technically, though, we are seeing you next weekend, but that's the Weekend of Wealth. The summit officially gets over today. So Neha, thank you so much for an amazing call.
Thank you, Mystic team. Thank you, Niru. Thank you, Mystic Lotus team, for having me here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And today, people, I will not be saying see you tomorrow, same time, same place, but I will be saying to you, see you Friday morning, 11:33, because that's when the first call on the Weekend of Wealth begins. I hope you bought your packages. I hope you've taken your bonuses. We will see you there. And Neha, of course, you're going to be interacting with people on the group after the call, and you're giving Pawan his message.
Yes,
yeah. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Super. Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you, dearest people. 15 days you've been with us day in and day out. Thank you, Mystic Lotus team. You are the absolute rock stars. We are the absolute rock stars. I happily forgot to include myself. Just pat yourself on the back, dear team. It is done. It is done. It is done. See you all, people, on the Weekend of Wealth.
Bye-bye.